And then they took our culture away from us.
Probably I like my speed. Probably I'm next in line. Probably can't hide my pee. Cause I'm flexing mine. Put up, probably I pour libation. Cause I don't do racing. So they got rap on lock. Probably they can't do Jason. Probably I'm cold as ice. Mommy, I owe my life. Feeling like Judas got me. But then man saw me twice. And feeling like Dirty Dawson. Probably I'm Obi Trice. Slim and shady. If she wanna show me life, I'll clean the mess.
How much rain have you had tonight?
Yeah, put up the ball. Let's see.
I'm good.
How much is left in there?
It's been, want to top him up?
That's the second bottle.
This is the second bottle. Nah, do you know what it is? For me, he gonna make a mistake tonight, guy.
For me, when it comes to
there we go,
like relations of any sort.
Yeah, wait.
Man's got the elbow.
She made us
drinks.
Cheesy, go on.
You did not say cheesy.
I did say cheesy. Go on.
You need to slow down. That's what you need to do. Do you know what it is? For me, you have to kind of decide when you're dealing with someone, like what you would take and what you will not accept. For me, I can't really, it's not something I want to.
But didn't you have to reach to a certain age to reach to that point?
Yeah, exactly.
This is what I'm saying.
Like I said earlier on.
You reach a certain age where things change and you see things different. That's what I believe anyway. But this is what I'm trying to say. When man was younger, it was different.
What's your deal breaker though?
What do you mean?
Like you met a girl, everything's going nice. What's that one thing that she could do that could just
I'm different.
Turn you
There's
off,
small things for me.
Out.
There's small things for me that will piss me off.
Yeah.
Small things.
That's what I'm talking about. Tell me.
It will be small things that you may not even have. You may not have been dealing with a whole bunch of men. You might just deal with one man that I just.
How important is body count to you, man?
Nah, it's not important to me.
Oh man, thank you.
It's not important to me. I don't give a fuck about a body count.
I tell you what.
Well, it matters if it's in the ends or if it's not in the ends.
Not necessarily.
Nah, for me personally,
like
it depends on
your ops
who.
or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on who it is and how I feel about the person. That's all it is. To be honest with you, I'm not as deep as to know to care about fucking body count.
I could tell you a story here about well, not a story, but I could tell you something that's put me off, and I didn't think it would put me off. Yeah, I was fucking with somebody else's woman. You understand? And
as you do.
I was gonna say that, but I allowed him. But thank you for saying so.
Well, as I do, or
as you do. I said you, motherfucker. I didn't say we. This ain't no French
Pew,
speaking
pew.
class. I said you.
We're talking about you, bro. Go on, carry on telling your story. Because you out here slanging out people's gal.
No.
so you ain't ever slept with somebody else's woman.
Hey,
We're not talking about us. We're talking about you. You brought it up, we talking about you. Yeah? So talk about what the fuck you talking about.
So you still should.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
I didn't bring up the goddamn story.
Hold on one sec. Hold on. Go on, Cardo.
No, I'm gonna tell you something that put me off. Yeah. So imagine me and her doing our thing.
You're not having sex.
Yeah, doing our thing. So you understand? But
A horizontal tango.
she was married.
Oh.
She was married.
Oh, that hits different.
You going to
that
hell.
That fucking hits different. What the
Go
fuck?
to hell.
It is different. What are you talking about?
Go to hell.
All right, go on. I have to put my drink down. Go on.
Now you see me.
Crazy. Go on.
I'm not interested into hearing no stories about you.
Well, I got to sit down.
Hey, listen, bro. That don't even surprise. Listen, that don't even surprise me no more. Cause anyway.
Yeah. So
on,
I'm not interested in hearing about nothing about to do with your husband, whatever. Not. But certain times you decided to talk about your husband. So you're talking to me. This guy you got like 3 jobs. So he's working hard. He's taking care of the family. This is the story that she's decided to offer.
So while he's working, you're out here flinging wood.
This is why.
No, one second. Yeah. So she's giving me the story about her husband that I'm not interested in, but I've had to hear it. You understand? Now, you see, for me, so she's, as far as I'm concerned, this is a hardworking man that loves you. You decided to try and make him sound like a pussy. It put me off her. it made me start looking like, why are you treating the brother like this? You understand?
But you're still clotting.
No, I stopped.
I'll be real with you. Let me intersect. Let me intersect
Stop
there.
midway.
You
After
see,
a few chops. Yeah, but my whole point is, what I mean by that is, it was just mad because what I mean by that, what I'm trying to explain to you is, if you're doing that, don't offer out too much information. Just do what you're doing or whatever not. You try to put down your man like this wasn't a good brother.
Do you know the mad thing?
I'm not saying I'm the holy angel.
bro, you see some oxymoron going on. I don't understand. If I'm trapping your girl, I don't give a fuck what she says about you. I don't give two. I'm not trying to wife her. I'm not trying to breed her. She ain't trying to be my girlfriend. I'm just giving her the dick and I'm gone. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you're saying about your husband. Ain't got nothing to do with me. But I don't care.
It just sounded weird to me. I was like, first of all, I don't want to hear about
Tell us a story about a girl that you thought could have been your girlfriend, and what did she do to turn you off to say, nah, I can't make her my girl? That's a better story. Don't tell me about you making someone cheat on their man and then think, I can't fuck with you because of this. Husband. That's a shit example, bro.
No, I'm just letting you know that that's something I've done one time.
Yeah, that's a shit example, though.
Because I'm just like,
tell me about a girl.
I didn't think I would feel like that.
Listen,
why should I feel like that?
Tell me about a girl you was dealing with.
Why should I?
Tell me about a girl you was dealing with that you thought maybe, you could be the one, and then she just threw you off on some dumb shit.
I can't lie, there was this one thing she said nigga way too many times. I was like,
she said nigga?
Yeah, man, like I don't know what it is.
So
like,
can I ask a question? So you see a female that says that, not talks like man them here, but like
no.
Yes. Occasionally.
There's talking like man them, and there's talking like the plug. So it's I said the whole plug. See, when she start talking like the plug, my brother, you need to let that one go. Let it go. Let it go. Right. When she start talking like the plug, you need to let it go. But you get me? I mean, in terms of talking like man, then there's, you get me? There's obviously certain slangs that we share that's in the same.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of come.
But when she start, this girl was like every other word was nigga. Nigga.
Yeah, that's too much.
Allow it, man.
What, did you cry it?
I did, but you know.
Yeah, but a man's got to test out the goods one time.
I just pretended she was sleep talking when she was saying all that shit when I was clouted. You get me? I know she ain't talking about me.
Did she say it? Why?
She get it, nigga. I'm like.
No, she didn't.
She ain't talking about me.
She's fucking talking about you, like.
Listen.
Listen.
In her mind, she was. In my head, she talk about somebody else.
You know,
that ain't got nothing to do with me.
But is that a real put off? Like,
no, that's the truth. There was someone I really liked, and I bucked her one time, and I see her on the street, and she was talking Westfield. She was going to Westfield.
Oh hell no!
And all she said to me was, "Yo," I said, "What you want today?" She said, "I'm going to West Philly." See that?
You know what I'm gonna say, innit?
That's fucked up.
You know what I'm gonna say, innit?
Type of guard.
These are the type of bitches you attract. This is what I'm saying.
I said absolutely not.
Come on, girl, tell me I'm going to West Philly.
You understand? I never.
What are you talking to?
I was just feeling her.
I bet she did that gel shit at the end of her head.
I never even chopped, nothing like. I was just feeling her. I was trying to, you understand?
What about her did you feel? Like, I don't get it.
No, she was a good-looking girl. Shape, good, everything.
So was the personality thing, or was just the looks?
West Philly.
Yeah, that's all, man.
Nah, brother. The moment she said that, I was like, I hear you, G. It's my dog now.
Automatically as well.
It's my dog.
Yeah.
But I could
like, it's
never.
Because of what you just said, like a personality thing. I don't think a lot of people realize that the first of all, the initial attraction is like physical. And I feel like a lot of people are ashamed about that. Like, I don't freaking know you. Like, everything, like, especially for like how like certain sexes relate to like physicality. Like, you see, for men, seeing a woman like looking good and that's shit is punishment.
Even for females.
Like, I don't like. From history, I don't think so.
Well, let me speak on reality.
Wait. Let's say something that a man's put you off. Go on.
Something that's put me off. Right.
We already know her anyway. We already know her.
As long as but if he applies the pressure.
Listen,
Listen, stop using that word. No, stop using that word.
Tell him a story. Tell him a story. Tell him a story.
I had to tell Cardo immediately. So I went into JD Sports, yeah. I don't know this guy from nowhere. He just added me on Snap from before. Obviously, he knows me through Cardo, calling it through the podcast.
As everybody, but go on.
Oh, fuck off.
It is what it is, isn't it? Whatever. So added me. Then he saw me in real life when I went into JD Sports, and then he was like, "Hi, Miss Pressure." I said sorry.
Pressure.
I said sorry. He was like, "Yeah, I know you like the pressure." I said, "No,
You need to, first of all, you need to respect yourself, homeboy. That's what you need to do.
I said sorry.
Second of all, you need to seek Jesus because you are acting wild.
Whole time, my man from JD Sports though, don't know the team because remember, hello.
I know, big up man from JD Sports because I need some Pumas. I need some discount.
Miss,
Holla at me, nigga. Holla at me, bro. I'll hook you up with the pressure.
All time, but we need to stop saying pressure now, Kai. That's what he's referring to.
Rees,
that's wild.
Rudy, I respect that.
You didn't get in the man them no discount, Ree.
You got, my bedroom bought trainers and she got discount.
Can I get discount?
He probably would.
If I come with you,
No bullshit.
If I come with you,
You don't need. He would see you walking. Hey, okay.
Man said use my promo code pressure.
You lot better not show me who he is. What JD? No, we talk later. Cause I'ma walk into the JD Sports and be on some big man. Y'all free people discount, yeah? Alright, cool.
Say his name is Discount Papi. What you know? Listen, girl, do that thing, you know. Don't ever get this. I bet she did this, man.
Yo, pussy, yo. Hey, listen.
I bet she did as well.
Yeah, I need me some discount too. What the fuck?
Hey,
anyway.
We all strayed away from what we started. This is how mad it is.
It went left.
So fuck all of what you lot are saying. I'm saying
pregnancy. Back to the topic.
you're sleeping with a girl and she tells you I'm now pregnant. Okay, you was casually sleeping with her. Now she tells you she's pregnant. What's your first move?
On some real shit.
Yeah.
Some real shit. If I'm in there unprotected, then
There's a possibility.
it's a possibility. I'm gonna deem this as my fault.
thank you.
100%.
Yeah, you know it is. I'm gonna be honest with you because I went through a situation with my daughter the other day, and I had to. She was acting up in school. You understand? Now, everything she was doing in school, to a certain point, I understood where she was coming from, but I didn't like the way she handled the situation. Now, as a man, my whole reasoning to her was, you was in control of that situation, and you made a decision to do certain things. You understand? So I can't preach that to her and not live my life like that. You understand? So the fact that I made a decision to sleep with someone unprotected, whether I like it or not, whether I might try to convince you I'm not ready for that, I might not say no bullshit. No. Let me take that back. I will say something, but I'm going to have a conversation with you and it's going to be a 50-50 agreement.
Do you know what? For me, this is...
Wait, sorry. But I do believe I should have a say. I do believe I'm entitled to have a conversation with you. Understand?
And what would the conversation be?
Depends. I want to see where you're at. Like, this is how I feel about it.
And how do you feel?
What if I just breed this a random person? I don't want to have a child. That's a fact.
Do you know
That's
what?
a fact. But if she turns around and says to me, look, I want to have this child.
Can I say one simple thing? Do you know why she's asking you all of that? Because it don't fucking matter what you say at the end of the day, bro.
No, that is the truth. Because she's going to do what she wants to do. She's going to do what she wants to do.
Let me tell you something. If she decides, bro, I think man them don't even realize the thought that goes into it.
I'm not going to lie, though. I wouldn't ask. If I know what I'm doing, I'm not going to ask.
Thank you.
I'm not going to ask.
I think that's wrong, though.
Nah.
I think that's
wrong. Who gives a shit what you think?
I think that's what you're trying to get at.
I'm not going to ask.
I think that's what you're trying to get at.
Bro,
I think that's wrong.
I
think that's wrong. Because you see me,
it's wrong,
I'm putting
it's
my hands
wrong.
up to saying, I know I slept with you unprotected. But
Yeah,
you
but-
did not too.
That's why I say to
But let me
man
say
them,
this. Niggas only say, not talking about you, but niggas only say it's wrong if she's going with the decision that you're not with. So if you want to keep the youth, and she's getting rid of the youth, you're going to have a problem with it.
Yeah.
If you want her to get rid of the youth and she's keeping the youth,
it's
you're
also
going to have a problem
problem.
with it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But if she's agreeing to what you're thinking in your head, you don't have a problem with it. So really and truly, it's not to do with her telling
About how
you what
you
she's
feel.
doing. It's just
About how
about her doing something opposite to what you want.
But
You get what I'm
it's crazy
saying?
because I feel like people, well, I don't want to say man them, but girls, I don't even want to say me, but some people only have sex raw with people who they don't mind having a youth with. That was me, but that was me.
That's me.
Yeah, I think
That
that's
was
a
me.
personal
That was
thing.
It's
the
a
point.
person.
That was
yeah,
the
it's
point.
personal,
That was the
personal.
point I was
I
gonna
wouldn't
get
have
to.
sex with somebody who I'm not willing to be like, all right, cool. That's the good. That could potentially be the father of my child, innit? I'm on contraception now, but when I was having sex before, it was with people who I wouldn't mind having children with because I see how they are, I see how they move, and obviously things change when babies come into the equation. But
Can I ask you something? Sorry, do you still feel like that now?
what am I having sex with people? What?
No. I'm not asking you what you're doing. I'm just saying you said you see how they are and whatever. Not well. I'm assuming see how they are with their kids.
Not even with kids, just in general, because some of them don't have kids.
And so you say you see this person's character. You might see how they are with kids. You might see how they roll on a normal day to day. Say, you know what, I can have kids with this person. Do you still view that the same way?
Yeah.
I think that's wrong. I'm gonna tell you why.
Shit changes
No,
100%, but
100%. I'm with
It
what you're
changes,
saying,
but
but
I can't
as
do
a
it on
female,
I'm not getting
No,
on.
no.
I can't
Tell us why
foresee
you
the
think it's
future.
wrong.
You get? I can't foresee the future. Do you get me? So I don't know how you're gonna act when the youth comes, or
yeah,
you get me?
it's
I can
mad
only
because
judge you based on what
as
you
a
show me, innit?
female, she's not wrong with how she looks at it.
Yeah.
But as a man, I understand why you said what you said.
Yeah.
Because niggas act different depending
When
on
it
who
comes.
they breed.
And that as
Do you
well.
get what I'm saying? So no matter how you see them being beforehand, they may breed you and it's like, you're not who I wanted to breed. Their whole attitude can change 100% completely. It's not the same.
Especially if
But
you
as a
go-
female, they're not going to know that because they're just seeing you for what you are from what they've seen.
This is my point.
So it's not even a female's fault for seeing you like that.
Yeah.
But then
No,
again,
I'm not
That's what
knocking,
you
why I'm
portray
saying
out,
that. I
that's
don't
what
want
you
to
throw
feel-
in the air,
I don't
innit?
want it to feel like I'm knocking you or whatever. No, I'm just sitting there
Okay,
saying,
no,
you know
no,
what
yeah.
it is, yeah? Is things are circumstantial. How I am now in my normal life, judged against how I am now that you're about to have a baby for me, is two totally
It's
different.
different, 100%.
Understand?
But I can't then foresee the future and how you're going to be after I have the youth. So I'm only going to judge you based on what you show me.
I'm
innit?
only talking to you as my sister. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
That's
no,
why-
100%.
listen,
100%.
That's why it's
100%.
like, you get me? You got to put your adult brain on and really be like, yo, it's this. You get me?
And not only that, is it, can I handle it? Even if my man, because, you know, you lot know me already. Like, regardless whether you're here in the picture or not, I'm still going to keep it pushing. If I decide that I'm going to have my youth, I'm going to have my youth regardless of what you say in it. So, you get me?
I think that's
And I think that's the point that
that's
he was
the deal
that-
breaker.
yeah,
there.
I think that's the point
That
that he was
lack of
coming to.
understanding is what can really change things. Because if you're in a situation with anybody, even if you're a female, you're in a situation with a male, or you're a male, you're in a situation with a female. If you have that understanding where, all right, if this happens, we can handle it, then everything's okay. But if you two are out there just
Doing bits.
doing,
But-
your
All right, let me tell you something. I've had
but
a
hold on,
situation
wait.
Go on.
But the bottom line lies is, if you're casually having sex with someone and you fall pregnant, whose fault is it?
it's both of your fault.
Both of you.
See,
Both of your fault.
this is my thing.
Takes you to tango.
It does take two to tango. But my point is, a man can't have sex unless a woman says yes. If you're about to have sex with a girl and she tells you to put a rubber on, what you do?
Put a rubber on.
All right then.
Maybe.
So this is the point of what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be biased, but I'm trying to. You feel me?
That's
I'm
true
being the
too.
devil on the shoulder here. I'm saying if you're having sex with a female and she tells you to put a rubber on, you're gonna put one on. If she doesn't say anything, you're not gonna put one on. So really, when you
But
think
that's
of
for you
it,
to understand.
Hold
That's
on.
for you to
Yeah,
know.
but wait.
no, that's
hold
very
on.
true. But
Hold
if
on.
the female was to fall alright, cool. This is what I'm saying. If the female was to fall pregnant and a man's not playing his part, do you then have a right to be on his case? Because really and truly, it was your decision to have sex.
No, it's both of
Without a
No,
rubber.
exactly. See,
Well,
that's the thing.
no,
I don't-
but
wait,
it is
We're
both the
adults.
decision.
We know what's going
No,
on.
no,
It
no.
don't matter if I tell you to put
Like
one
I
on,
said,
put one on.
understand
I am being the devil on the shoulder
I'm trying
to
to hear
say,
your point.
I hear
Shoulder,
what
I
you're
don't matter
saying.
about the-
At the moment, I'm over here.
Wait,
I'm trying to hear your point.
wait, shut up.
Trying to
She's
hear
being ignorant of me. Fuck you being ignorant of me for? I'm just saying, in general, when this shit happens, I'm just trying to get to the bottom line of it. This is what I'm trying to say.
Takes two.
If I have something that someone else wants, they can't get it unless I allow them to get it. So I'm
Point I was trying to make with my
I'm in control of whether you get this or not. So if I allow you to get it the way you're getting it, I am then at fault for how you get it. Same thing with sex. If you have your pom-pom and a man wants to have sex with you, if you tell him to put a rubber on, he's putting one on. If you don't tell him to put one on, he's not putting one on. I'm not saying that it's not both your faults, but I'm saying wholly it is your fault for putting yourself in that predicament. Because you know, this is my front. I got to hold. Listen to me.
No, wait.
Who has to hold the baby?
Wait.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Let me finish what I'm saying. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Be like, all right, I'm gonna put it on.
Let me finish what I'm saying. This is the point of what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not a man's fault. What I'm saying is a man might do that thinking that you have this under control. He may not say it.
Now you ask though.
Listen to what I'm...
We're all big. Like,
No, we are all big, but you're being ignorant. Because this is what I'm saying. We're talking about an actual child here.
Very ignorant.
So the bottom line of it is a man does not hold the child. So most men... Hold on, wait a sec. Most men are not thinking about the consequence. They're just thinking about their nut. They don't have to hold a you. They don't have to born a you. They don't have to look after you. The woman does. So by rights, it's your body. You know what you're doing with your body. If you know you don't want to do this with this man, tell him to put a rubber on. This is what I'm saying. And I'm not saying it to get at you. I'm not saying it that it's the man's fault, the woman's fault, or anything. I'm just saying the young girls that are out there, understand, don't put yourself in certain predicaments.
100%.
If you're not willing to go forward with that
but
predicament.
the man them as well. The man them need to be taught
No,
and educated
the
as
man
well.
them do need to be educated, but I feel like the females need to understand
Absolutely.
themselves. Because
So
the niggas,
it's both
listen to what I'm
ways.
saying, the niggas are only going to do what the females they accept. This is my point. The men them are mad as it is already, but they can't do it unless the women accept it. Don't accept no bullshit if you're not down with it. Because when push comes to shove, you're by yourself. It doesn't matter if a man does it or not. If he decides to go left and go by his way, you're left by yourself. You have to fend for your shit by yourself. So understand what you're doing.
Do you know what? Do you know what's hilarious about this? Because you know when like we talk about like men and women and sex and who should be educated more about contraception and whatever. You meet a girl, you get her pregnant. She's pregnant for 9 months. She can't get pregnant again. You get me? She's got a baby in her. She's got to wait 9 months to give birth to that baby. You, as the man, you can go on and impregnate as much women as you can
Back to
possibly.
back.
100%.
You get me? So
100%.
when it comes to the topic of education about sex and contraceptions and
Man
all
them
of
need
that,
to know, educate
who
themselves.
is more? Who
Man
do you
them.
think should be more educated about
Man
it?
them.
Do you get me?
like that one.
Like,
No, I think-
I hear that. Like I
think
hear
both.
I hear your point.
Because they both.
The man them,
Wait,
should be
situation.
more educated, but the man them ain't left with the burden. This is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
exactly.
A man can go and
I
breed
hear
10
that.
gal in 1 year and disappear.
I hear that.
That's 10 gal that's left with the burden.
I hear that.
The man don't have to do nothing. You get what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is the man them do need to be educated, but it all lays down
Let
to
me
the
flip it.
female that has, you have the womb. You
Let me-
got to
yes,
hold
yes.
the you.
Let me flip it into this in regards to your kids. Understand? If my son went and breeded 10 women and decided to cut, I could tell him you need to look after your kids. And if he says, Dad, I don't want to hear your bullshit,
My son could
then
never
he
do
just
that.
don't want to hear my bullshit.
That's 10 women
now,
that's left in the
if my
street.
daughter went and breeded for one man, you understand? And I said to her, what the fuck are you doing? She could say, Dad, I don't want to hear your bullshit, but you're still going to go through 9 months of this bullshit. You understand? That's
Forget
period.
9 months. You're going
Minimum.
through a lifetime of
No,
that.
but I'm just saying, minimum, you are going to go through 9 months of this bullshit. So I would, it sounds fucked up, but I would encourage her to just be a slightly bit more cautious.
Bro, it's not fucked up. It's reality.
hear
This is
my
what I'm saying.
slightly bit more
It
cautious.
is reality.
Hear my point
No
now.
matter how harsh it sounds, it's reality.
Hear
The
my
men
point
them
now.
do need to be educated, but the bottom line is left down to the women.
Like
No
my
matter what.
son could be ignorant of me, but
And this
my
is me
daughter couldn't.
talking from having a daughter.
Yeah,
you
my
get what I'm
daughter
saying?
couldn't. I could
You
daughter
see, like when it comes to the topic of family planning and raising children and having children and shit, I'm of the firm belief that it doesn't matter who the fuck you are, where you come from, what you're doing. When it comes to having children and thinking about children, don't think about children as I can have a child with this person.
Yes,
And not be in a relationship or not have a family, or I think that's bullshit.
100%.
I think that's very highly irresponsible. If you're thinking about having children, you should, like, we can't raise children out of the household. Do you understand? As black men and as men, we can't raise children from outside of the household. So if you're thinking about having children, it has to be in a committed relationship, because there's a reason why it takes a man and a woman to make a baby. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So we can't, as much as, like our culture has allowed us to kind of put certain blame or certain liability on women and be like, oh, you should be more responsible, or we should be more responsible. In reality, both parties should be more responsible.
I'm not blaming women. I'm just saying, as a parent,
do you understand?
I'd be harsher on my daughter because the way I look at it is this, yeah. Because I'm a man, yeah, and I've seen what our fathers have gone through. I've seen what other men have gone through. They can just sleep with people and leave. My daughter can't leave this. So I'm going to be a bit harsher on that. You understand? Not because I feel like, not because I want to, but at the end of the day, listen, you have to go through the hormonal change. You have to go through the body change. You have to look after this child.
But is that, you see, you're being harsher on your daughter, is that based on your expectations or the world's expectations?
No, it's just that what I believe that she has to go through. Like, if my daughter tried to rebel against me, you still have to raise this child. If my son decided to rebel against me, he could just disappear and not raise his child. I could look at my son and be like, you know what, you're not raising your pick me, but he like, blood, I'm living my life. I could look at my daughter like, what the fuck? You understand? You're breeding for man, and she's like, well, I'm raising this. You still have to go through that. That's the only reason why I would be harsher on my daughter.
See, for me, it's different, because I would, regardless of the sex of the child, male or female, I would be like, that's your responsibility. Especially because we were young fathers.
Yeah.
You get me? We took that responsibility. So
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like, sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
Is that because we took that responsibility as young fathers and stayed? There's a lot of men that just are breeding girl and just leaving, bro.
yeah, of
You
course.
understand? They're just, you understand? Obviously, you ain't got a son. I just had a son. If he done that, I would be upset. If he just breeded someone and cut, I would be upset. But I couldn't stop him. If my daughter breeded for someone, you got to look after this. You have to go through certain things that a man doesn't. So I just want to encourage you to be slightly a bit more cautious.
That doesn't stop you teaching your son the same lesson, though.
No, it doesn't stop me. You understand? But I definitely, what I want, she needs to be just a tad more
There's nothing
cautious.
for me, like, how I see it is, son or daughter, the responsibility is just as strong.
As the same.
No, I hear you.
But I get-
Maybe I'm explaining it wrong. Maybe I'm explaining it wrong.
Because
Because I'm hearing what he's saying, and
You get me?
I don't know
Because,
how I'm trying to deliver the point across.
Let's say you have a daughter. All right, the daughter has to look up. Yeah, okay. Whatever's said and done, whatever happens in the end, you are stuck with you. But at the same time, if you have a son and he has a child and then he's not playing the part of a father, that's a waste, man.
Yeah.
And for me, that's just the same as having a daughter who's not, you get me, who's not doing what she's supposed to do. For me, there is no difference.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If I look at it like that, I hear where you're coming from. But I'm not looking at it like that. I'm looking at it as my daughter's definitely going to do what she's got to do, but she's breeded for a waste, man. He's cut. You still got responsibilities. As harsh as it sounds, a man can breed a woman and leave his responsibility.
But you have to be able to teach
that. And the worst thing is, a lot of our fathers done that.
You have to be able to teach that to your son as well, though.
No, I'm going to try to teach it to him.
Get me?
I'm not sitting there saying I'm not going to try to teach it to him. But what I'm saying is, we have no control. He can blatantly tell you, fuck you.
I don't think so. For me, I don't agree with that, because I think that for the kind of person you are, depending on how you raise your child, I would be ashamed to have a son that would have a child and then be like, fuck that, I'm not looking after him.
100%.
But you know, the wickedest thing is, we can
100%.
all say that we've raised our I ain't got kids, but we can all say that. You get me? You can raise your child right, but society, I don't even want to go into all of this society.
No, go ahead.
But if they're in that, then you get me, they can say something else. Because I've seen it loads of times where their mum, like a parent has been very strict, or not even strict, but you get me, like showing their child the right path or whatever, and then they've gone into the totally different.
Completely different, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's easier said than done.
How do we define strict, though? Because strict doesn't always mean teaching your
Listen.
child the right lesson.
Listen,
You understand?
living next to you for 14 years, being African, having this motherfucker be Caribbean.
It's
There's different levels of
It's
strict.
different still. It's different.
You get
It's
me?
different.
There's
It's
different
different.
levels of strict. Let's just put it like that. Cardo growing up, Cardo was, yeah, Cardo had parties and cool. Like, and shit, if I stayed out past 8 p.m., my ass was sleeping
8 p.m.
outside. Outside.
He was knocking at Cardo's door like, yo.
Listen, thank you. You see, listen, this motherfucker, he's here, so I can't even lie on this shit. I've been kicked out my house, sleeping on the stairs.
Yeah,
Cardo's
but
like,
Chizzy,
yo,
but I'm from a Caribbean
girl,
background
you need
as
to
well.
slow down
No.
with the cheesy.
Cheesy, I've been in I'm from a Caribbean background as well, and I've been locked out
He's
by
like,
y'all
yo, my
too.
name is Chima Chalice.
Oh no, wait. When you
Cheesy,
say
I've
when you
been
say
locked
kicked
out.
out, do you mean kicked out or locked out?
No, brother.
Listen, kicked out, locked out, however you want to think about it. I got the first time I got kicked
Wait,
out was after
you got looked out, yeah?
I've been locked out my yard as well.
B.
My mom is like, it's
No,
10 past 8. I said,
No,
come
no,
home
no,
at
no, no.
8. You're not coming in my
Go
yard.
back to where you came from.
I've had to walk back to my dad's house like, Daddy, I ain't got nowhere to go. Like, you get me?
At least you had
Swear
that.
down,
You was a
stop
bad breed
breath.
like
was
that.
the one kicking me out. You
I
know
wasn't bad breed, but my mom was just doing bits on it.
you must
Yeah,
not
that
have
ain't
met
never
my dad.
happened to me
My
before.
dad said, "Where are you coming from?" I was coming from my cousin's, his brother's house. He said, "Go back to where you came from."
Yeah.
I sleeping on the stairs. Cardo woke me up. Said, "Come in the house, man." I slept.
Hey, mind to mash out the cup, you know, the good cup. The good cup, please.
Listen, bare memories, fam. I can't even start getting into it. You know that way there. You get me?
That's true.
But anyway, back to
You
the
know what?
conversation.
Bad kids, man.
Bro, nah, I was a good kid, bro.
Don't lie.
I was doing bits still.
I just had
Like,
strict
yeah.
parents, bro.
Okay,
My mum
can
was
I-
too strict.
Can I ask
You
you a
weren't a bad
personal?
kid?
Wait, shh. Can I ask you a personal question?
Go ahead, B.
How old was you when you had your first child?
It's always the one with the strict parents that come out and they rebel and then they
Yeah,
do bits
because
and then they go breed and
of
then
them goddamn strict parents. That's why.
because you're not used to life, innit? So you're doing bits when you get little
Listen,
freedom.
B, I had sex for the first time when I was 12 years old. My mom caught me.
My mom.
That's why you're Cardo's neighbor.
She beat my ass. Wait.
Why you are Cardo's motherfucking.
She beat my ass.
What I'm talking about?
What was it? Freaking 6 years later, I had my first child. Did you get me?
You know what? It's mad. Wait, what's 12 years old? You're 7.
Yeah.
12 years old.
Yeah.
So wait. What's 13?
Shit was cracking.
Huh?
Hear the joke thing about that. It's mad that you say that. I don't want to throw myself on it. What was the age you had your first child?
18, 19.
18, 19.
18 going on
When
19.
did you lose your virginity?
12.
Let's not talk about it.
All right,
man.
cool. So cool.
Yeah, let's not talk about it, man.
Let's
You're
not talk
7,
about
12,
it.
you're what, 12, 13?
Yeah.
I had my child at 19.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I hear you. Let's see. You proved him right.
So to all
There
the
you
parents
go.
listening,
That's right.
the beatings don't work. Okay? They don't work. We're just gonna keep fucking. Okay? Just so you know.
A man said, tee.
Mom, if you're listening, it didn't work. Okay? It didn't work.
Clearly, shit.
Yeah, you niggas is active still.
I remember the first time I remember when Carter told me he was gonna have a child. We were on the 206 in Kilburn. You remember?
Bro.
Like I'm talking like
Man said
30
a whole
years ago.
206.
I will never forget.
man
we were on the
remembers.
206 in Kilburn. I don't know where your ass was going, but
To another bitch's house.
you said it, not me.
Okay. Just saying, but carry on.
You get me? That's my young father's beat. Like shit, who would have ever thought it? Who would have ever thought it? So to all the parents listening out there, stop beating your kids because it don't matter. They're just gonna get better at hiding it.
No, but let me
Okay.
say this though. What you got to remember is that no matter what we say about upbringing, it led us to be good fathers.
100%.
Of
You know what I'm
course.
saying?
100%.
You know
Like no matter how early we did what we did, we understand responsibility and what man has to do, and that's what man got to remember.
It's mad that you say that because
You can make mistakes, but it's about
I
being
ask you
accountable for everything that you do.
you're proud of your mum, right?
100%.
Yeah, you understand. Obviously,
110%. Yeah.
We're not gonna do that.
We ain't gonna roll it.
We all proud of our mamas. You understand? I'm not gonna include you. I'm just talking about men because we all.
And my dad as well.
Yeah, all right, cool. But we all proud.
Yeah, big up Ree's dad.
Yeah. All right, real
All
legend.
day, every day.
Real legend.
I want to be like that nigga when I'm older. I
legend.
told her that earlier today. I want to be like her pops.
Understand? But we're all proud of our mums, and our mums put us through some real discipline shit, but it didn't stop shit.
Of course.
You understand? However, do you feel certain times that you're trying to outdo your mum and dad?
I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
No, I know. Yes.
I'm supposed to.
But a lot of men don't see it like that. People always look like, yo, that's what my mum
know-
did, so that's what I do.
Let me-
I don't look at it like that.
And do you know
I
what?
look at it like, this is what my mum did for me.
Even
I need to do better.
Even more
Go on.
importantly, it's important for parents to realize that your children are supposed to do better than you did. Because
Wait, sorry. Do you feel like, because I try to analyze, it might sound like a pussy thing, but I try to analyze my parents' mistakes.
of course,
Because
That's
I'm not
You
trying
have
to
to.
go
That's a
down that
wise man.
path.
You have to.
To
But you
try
know,
and raise my kids.
that's a
You understand?
wise man. That's
do you know what it
you
is
got
with
to
me
do.
though?
What I got away with, I don't want my kids to be doing.
Yeah, see, me, I look at it different because I am part of the first generation that's born in this country. So I
From
see
your
it
parents.
from my parents.
Okay.
You feel me? So for me, it's different. I just see it like I gotta elevate from what's been done. Because my mum's come here from yard. I'm part of the first generation that's born here. So all my cousins and everything, I'm part of that first wave. So I see it that I gotta lay a certain foundation for the rest that's coming.
Okay.
And I don't just do it for my kids. I do it for my nieces. I do it for my nephews. I do it for all my younger cousins.
Take pride in that shit though, right?
Of course I take pride in
yeah,
it. That's why they look up to me the way they do, because I take pride in all that shit. I look after everybody that I gotta look after, bro.
I guess you
and
can
I'm willing
relate.
to take the sacrifice to look after everyone that's under me. Facts.
Sorry,
guessing-
can I go back to this? Because you just said you don't want to
raise my kids.
You don't want to get away. You don't want your youth to get away with most of the things that you got away with. So
Facts.
So how are you going to then implement the strictness? Because you just said being strict, or my man just said being strict makes them rebellious anyway. So how would you implement?
Listen, there's ways of being strict. My parents' ways of being strict was to whoop my ass. But I took ass whoopings. Now hear the bullshit.
You're
Like,
grabbing my grandson. You're grabbing my godson from his neck, holding him up, and he's not even. He's
by
4
the neck,
months.
you're gonna get social on me.
What about you're talking about?
to goddamn
My
man.
poor godson is
No,
you're
but you know
holding
it's-
him by his neck.
What
and
I'm
doing
trying to
this.
say to you is this, yeah. My parents, if I fucked up, I get my ass whooped.
What we talking about ass whoopings?
Standard.
What we say about ass
And
whoopings?
first of all, let me just set the standard. You man grew up in the UK. I grew up in Nigeria. When it comes to ass whoopings, you can't compare.
No, we can't compare.
can't.
Because I'm gonna tell you the story before I go piss. 'Cause I'm dying to piss.
So,
I'm gonna tell you,
me too,
I've seen you, Wumi, Philip, and the man there
Thank
get
you.
the ass whooping in the
Thank you.
corridor.
Thank
boom,
you.
boom, boom.
Thank you.
Did their ass whooping seem
Listen,
familiar?
Wait, one second.
Philip's grandma said pace.
I've never seen ass whoopings like this. Philip's grandma.
Set pace. Set pace. Oh, you failed your exam. You don't power.
So
You
let me
think-
just.
wait, one second, wait.
No, wait.
Let
So
me-
you
let
never
me-
got ass whoopings like that?
No, let me listen. I ain't
no,
finished,
bro.
Let me explain something to you. I've seen them get an ass whooping in the corridor. If you was just there, you got an ass whooping too. Cool. Now further to this, I've seen the grandma whoop the grandson's ass. The cocoa came out like it was a golf ball.
Guys,
no,
so-
wait.
guys.
Did you never get ass whooping like that?
No, wait. She grabbed him after the ass whooping, rubbed cocoa butter on the cocoa,
Yeah.
slammed her head into the cocoa to push it back in. All right.
That's crazy.
Can I say something?
That's
Can I
crazy.
say
Push
something?
it. The
Can I
head
say-
was normal.
Can I say something?
No, it's got to
Hold on. Can I say something?
You don't. Wait. You don't never got beatings.
Wait.
You don't never got serious beatings.
Wait.
No, brother. Hold on,
Maybe
wait one
not
second.
serious
Let me
beatings,
ask
I
this
got
question.
beatings, 'cause
You
my
don't never
dad
got
would jump
serious
in.
beatings.
Let me tell you.
jump in still.
No, but you don't didn't get serious
Wait.
beatings.
That's what I'm
Nah.
getting
You don't
to.
never got serious
Wait,
beatings.
let me explain to you.
Where was on the parents
Let me
born?
explain to you.
Where was your parents born?
Wait, let me
Can I
explain
go
to
ask?
you.
Where was your parents born?
As
was
an
born in Guyana.
African
Guyana.
who
I
had
don't know about
children
Guyana.
with a Jamaican person,
But I like it.
All right, go.
I like to think of myself as an honorary Jamaican. I'm very well versed. in the Caribbean culture. Listen, you lot don't get.
Wait.
Yo,
Wait.
let me tell you now.
Wait.
You lot
Hold
do
on.
not-
Wait.
Stop.
Hey, Cardo, speak to your guys, because I know what the fuck's going on here.
Hey, man's not doing
I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
Wait.
I don't even want to look in that direction no more. Pardon me on that.
So
man.
wait.
Because you're my guy.
We call that.
Yeah, but you ain't got that in your cup, so
We
you
call
can't spell
that
it.
rum scuttle.
Rums,
Hey, but you ain't got that in your cup, so you can't
you
spell
smart.
it.
I can't what?
You
You
can't spell
smart.
it because you ain't
I
got
can
that in
spell
your
who
cup.
the
To
fuck I
relax,
want.
because when we're
You
drinking
ain't
that
got
every
that
week,
in
what are you
your-
Don't
doing?
worry about my cup. My cup's sexy.
I'm drinking.
I had send it from man. them. You
Chira's
ain't
got the
even-
Ria Mora in it. That's what
I don't know where you see Rio more. I see Emprezi and MMB.
Man
Yeah.
said, I don't see nothing else but
Bada, bada.
Prezi.
Anyways, can we wrap up?
Move your hand. Move your hand. Wow, I can't really grab the cup as well.
Oh, yeah, that was lit.
Fuck you.
What are you telling me, Cardo?
No, that was lit.
What you say, Cardo?
I don't know.
Nah, big up to Chima Chalice.
No, real talk. Big shout outs to Chima Chalice.
Make sure you
Hey,
check.
hey, in the room. Can
You
we
gotta
get
make
a
everyone
round of
make
applause
noise.
for Chima Chalice?
Yes, everyone make
helped
noise
us
real
out,
quick.
yo.
Make noise for
Come on.
Cheesy.
You know what it is? I'm gonna give you. Before we wrap it up, I'm gonna let him just go on a little tandem real quick, because how long you been telling the man to do this? Go ahead,
Bro, do you know what it is?
Before he done the intro track for the wait. He done the intro track for the podcast. When I told him we was doing the podcast, this man was out here talking about, yo, I got hella ideas. You understand? He been there from the beginning, hella support. The same way we support his music, same way he supported us.
Do you know what
from
it
the
is?
off. So go on, tell them from the jump how you been telling us to do this podcast.
For me, in a real rare moment of not really rare, because I just live my life as an open book. In the spirit of honesty, Cardo is like, you get me? It's like big family to me. It's like, especially like being in this country is like, that's foundation for me. So when he came over, when he hit me up, he was like, yo, man's trying to do this. You get me? The podcast thing. I was like, finally, bro. I've been telling you for years. You get me? I was saying to man, yo, especially after that event, the birthday thing.
Go
I
on,
said
tell
to
him
him,
the
bro,
same story.
Listen, alright, mad thing. So we're at the party, Carlos party, yeah.
As a pussy, yo.
End of the night, man grabs the mic, he's gonna give a speech. Cardo grabs the mic. He said, first of all, the whole crowd said, all you bitches is hoes. It's like, okay, all right. That's another movie I gotta watch.
No,
when I
but
get home.
make it be known that everybody.
Get me, bro.
said
The
line.
whole crowd.
I was
literally-
confused.
Literally repeated
You
that.
was confused.
Bro, I was not confused. This first level. The second level was flabbergasted.
Yeah.
That's
I like that
that's
word.
where I was
Flabbergasted.
I said, what the fuck is going on?
I was confused, bro. I
So the
didn't
next
understand
day-
what was going on.
The next day we at Cardo's yard. I said, Cardo, yeah, what's that movie, fam? Man's got to watch that movie. That's a mad thing. Man said the line and then the whole crowd said it. Cardo said to me, that wasn't even a movie. That's just something I say on Snapchat every morning or you get me, every day. My mind was blown because for me, I've always said to him, bro, like, you got to get this personality thing going. So for me, 5 years later, for man to come to me and say, yo, we're finally starting the podcast. I was like, about time, motherfucker.
No, that's facts.
You get me?
Like I said, you know, is the only reason why I wanted
Feel
to
me?
tell that. I didn't want him to tell that whole story, but my whole point is he believed in all individuals he's known, niggas like Deco, Slim.
Oh, you didn't want the whole story out there.
Well, it's out there now.
Why not,
I mean,
bro? You've been a superstar
You
from
get
day
me?
You're a
dot.
pussy, yo.
You are, though.
Why is it so violent?
No, but it's real talk. Do you know how much people know who I am because of this pussy?
That's a lie.
That's it.
That's a lie. I'm gonna tell you straight. I went to Manchester in the dance. Just doing Slim, you was there.
Sorry. If you had a mixtape where there was two pictures and you were both the pictures, put your hands up. Cardo, put your hands up. Come on. Put your hands up. If you had a mixtape where there was clouds in the background, and
This is what I'm saying.
It was Cardo versus Night. What was it? What's the name, man? What was the name?
I'm not saying the name.
What was the
'cause
name?
He's gonna go off. I'm not saying the name.
Say the name.
What was the
I'm
name?
not saying the name.
Because
Come
you're
on,
talking
B.
shit. You want to talk about Manchester. You spoke to someone that was family. This is my point.
No.
You spoke to someone that was family. You saw someone that was family to man.
Nitro was renting.
It's that, not Nitro. What was
What was your name,
stalling,
bro?
motherfucker? What was the name? Nicodemus. Hey!
You know what, Cardo? Just to prove a point, call my phone.
No, I'm not. You're right.
Call my phone.
Hey, you man. Hey, listen.
Call my phone too.
Nicodemus, man.
Call my phone too.
No, fuck that.
In everyone's phone, Cardo's name is not saved as Cardo. It's saved as a nickname or a name that somebody's given
Hey, you
him.
look, guys.
I'm just saying.
100%.
No, but
Who's this?
Guys.
Who's number is that? Whose number is this? What is he saved as?
Niggas!
All right, then. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, you man.
Come
No,
on,
listen,
man.
I'm
feel like
trying to hear.
I
I
need
went
you
to wait. I went to Manchester.
No. Fuck that shit, B.
You saw family,
You lot-
big man.
No, I didn't see
Nicodemus.
No. Let him tell the story. Because
Nicodemus.
wait. All you're gonna say is you saw family. You saw someone
we was
that
in
is
Manchester,
family.
and the girl came up to me and was like, "Hi," and I was like, "Oh shit, like you good?" She's like, "Yeah. Oh, you don't know me, but you're M's friend." I'm not even called on that. I'm M's friend. You understand? I'm like, "Yeah, I'm M." How the fuck the man reached to Manchester?
This is what I'm trying to
come
say. But you're
M's
talking
friend.
about someone that's family. Now, when I pulled up to Cardo's house outside his yard, I'm ringing the buzzer trying to get in. A car's pulled up outside. Random car, I don't know who it is. The gal pulled up and looked at me, wound down the window and said, "You want tea, don't you?" And then drove off. Because she seen me on this pussy old snap. I ain't never seen this bitch in my life. I don't know who the fuck she is. He don't know who the fuck she is. But yet still, she see my lifestyle through your Snapchat. This is what I'm trying to say. You're a famous person. Stop acting like you're some natural, just walking down the road pedestrian. You're not.
Bro.
Like, cut it out, bruv. You know what you are.
You know what? You know, I'm a good friend because I got the wildest stories right now.
Of course, man. Tell them stories, man.
just-
Because he's acting up right now, little bitch.
I'm just, get me chilling. That's risk. I had too much rain, nephew. I can't even start mentioning them names there.
No.
Get me, but
Say what you're saying. Because he has to act innocent more
B,
time, and he knows he ain't.
listen.
You know how much raves I've been in, and I
Let me
walk
tell
in
you-
and people
let me
come
tell
up
you-
to me and be like,
wait,
"Where's
wait.
Cardo?"
Let me tell you-
Like, pussy, all
let me
I'm
tell you-
M.
let me
Fuck
tell
you
you-
asking about
wait,
Cardo
let
for?
me
Don't
tell
ask
you-
man on fucking
let me
Cardo.
tell you- Let me tell you, man, how lit Cardo was, and I have no shame in admitting this.
Talk that shit, man.
See, on Saturday nights,
Talk that shit.
I just be at the peephole.
Pause.
See, when 2 a.m.
Oh, wait, no, don't do that.
See
I
when-
don't know people.
See when
He was my neighbor. I would like to wait. He was my neighbor. He's looking rude.
See when 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
At his people.
No, not my people.
You see when you didn't have to make it like that, bro. You didn't have to Lil Nas it. Hey, let's just say, yeah, it was a good time. We had good teenage years. Let's just leave it as that. Innit, Cardo? We had what's it? Hey, look how nervous he is.
Did you have good teenage
Cardo's like,
years?
nah. Don't
Did
tell
you
them
have
stories.
good
Hey,
teenage
Cardo.
years?
I need him to put
Put
clarity
it
on the
in
story.
there.
I need him to finish the story because it sounded incorrect at the moment.
B.
From the top.
No. I know what you're saying, but go on, because if he tells the story, I'm gonna counter it with a story. Go
Exactly.
On.
This is why I don't want to tell the story. Because he's going to counter it with a story and we're going to be here all night. Okay, so
The
let's
bottom line is both you niggas was dead.
listen, I learned from him. That's all I
And you
can
know the
say.
maddest thing?
I believe
I
it.
believe you.
I believe it.
No, you don't need to believe
I
me.
believe you.
Whether you believe me or not, it's true.
I fucking believe
I
you.
believe it.
100%. You came over here fresh. You didn't know what was going
This
on.
the motherfucker
He told
right
you the
here.
ropes.
Hey.
And he be doing some when he
I
was
can't
younger,
even
he was doing
listen.
some bullshit.
Bruh.
Cause he used to phone me on some bullshit, and I used to
Bruh.
be like, "Nigga, you are wild.
Hey, Cardo, all I got to say
You
is...
are wild."
Cardo, Portugal. Portugal.
On that note, this is TalkUrTruth podcast.
You're nasty.
So
Definitely nasty.
Portugal.
Definitely nasty.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, listen. Hey, big up Chima Chalice.
Hey, big up
One
Chima.
time.
That's what I gotta
100%.
say.
Big up cheesy.
Girl. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the fuck up out of here.
Nah, I ain't dying. No bullshit, yo. You listen.
Nah, round of applause, because you're my guy, man.
Applause real quick, you understand?
You're my guy.
As much as all this bullshit goes, we appreciate everything because you've been there from the start.
Listen,
from the get-go.
Deco, M, Reed, Slim, we appreciate.
I just want this to go on record, man. You lot are like family to me, bro. Like, do you understand? I religiously watch your shit. Like, I told you, bro. In the break room, jollof rice, salad, great syndicate. It's like it's a tradition now.
So about rice and peas.
Get me? The rice and peas also, you know, that comes as well.
Man, talk about your jollof, man. Stick to what
you're
with. You're with jollof rice. I don't eat jollof rice, so I'm just saying. I don't fuck to no jollof rice.
For me, do you know what it is?
Let me ask you a question before we go. Is it plantain or plantain?
It's plantain.
All right, cool. Show done.
It's plantain.
No, wait. Wait. I just want to wrap it up. Listen, I want to make sure we do this. You understand? Make sure you like, subscribe. We appreciate you coming through. We're going to do a little bit different on this show. As we end this, make sure you like, subscribe, all that bullshit.
Smash that like button,
We're gonna run his new track, Bend Down Low.
Come on.
Make sure you lot watch the intro. You're
out
gonna
on
catch
all
a clip
digital
of that.
platforms. Chima Chalice, Bend Down Low, stream that, download that, watch the video. You get me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We back.
Yes.
Baby, just bend down low, bend down low, bend down low, yeah, bend down low, no retreat, I say, only 5 days. Saucy drip, so the thing hold me tight, yeah. Body drink, I say, roll the dice. Politics on the chicks for the side, just balance the thing my way. Baby, just balance the thing my way. Make you come balance the thing my way. Baby, just balance the thing my way. I want your love, put it all on me. Oh yeah. I say I drop the ball when you call on me. Yeah. I say me, I know they question you. With your body, I they get confused, yeah. No say I they speak Chinese, cause it be like say you get kung fu, yeah. Baby, just pull up, bend down low. You get boom when you bend down low. Just pull up, drop and you bend down low. You get boom when you bend down low. Just pull up, drop and you bend down low. You get boom when you bend down low. Just pull up, drop and you bend down low. You get boom when you bend down low, yeah. Baby, no they talk like this, yeah. Say now you the maga my case tonight, eh. Baby, no they talk like this, yeah. I got the juice and I got the power. Anything you want, I go find me. Say you know they like my designer, yeah. For your body, I repent, I go find my fate. Say you know the thing. I want your love, put it all on me.
He's like, wait. He's like, wait, go on, ask the question.
What's going on? Wait, break that down for me, please. What's happening?
What is happening? That's her son.
That's her son.
Oh shit!
Trying to figure out what's going on.
You think you're their man?
Different, I'm just telling you that.
Listen.
That's been my fault, bro. Like
This
I
is
said
why I
before,
step in as godparent.
This motherfucker.
And I'm going to say I believe we need to get that shit done, okay?
That's times 2.
There you go.